Brought to you by Express Care Health and Skin Center. Get in, get out, get better.
Okay, this is Healthy Living Tuesday. Welcome back, and we are joined once again, as we always are on Tuesdays, by Dr. Jitka Lom from Express Care. Doctor, we're talking about an interesting thing tonight. We're talking about dizziness and other problems relative to balance.
That's right.
That's a kind of interesting affliction.
Yes.
I guess, you know, it can be caused by, you know, like anything in medicine, either by lifestyle problems or people can just have like weird things with their balance and everything. So what are some of the more common forms of, you know, like of balance issues?
Well, it's interesting, Jason. 100% of human beings have experienced a balance problem at some point in their life, from childhood on throughout their life, whether it be losing your balance momentarily or on a more, you know, pervasive level. But the things that affect our balance are the input that we get through our eyes, through our inner ear, and also our sense of proprioception, which is our sense of where we are in the world. If we close our eyes and close our ears, we'll still know where we are in the world, where our hands are positioned, where our feet are positioned. That's a sense called proprioception. So all those three things feed in, and then we know we can maintain balance. And so things that can affect it are both neurological brain problems, ear problems, visual problems, nerve problems in your extremities, and other problems such as blood pressure being too low or too high. So there are many, many factors that can affect it.
Now, is this also particularly common in people who are really, really sensitive to being seasick, like when they go out, or just because for some reason, you know, they always say, you know, concentrate on the horizon and try and stabilize yourself. It's a lot harder to do than, you know, than most people say.
That's for sure. Yeah, motion sickness is a common balance problem that many people have experienced. And as you said, focusing on the horizon, that's trying to get your visual input to be steady so that you're not, you know, feeling the earth move. So yeah, that's one very common non-sickness related reason.
Okay, now dizziness and lightheadedness. Sometimes they're used interchangeably, but not always and everything. Medically speaking, what are the differences between being dizzy and then being lightheaded maybe for some other cause?
Right, and that's a great distinction. Dizziness means different things to different people. To some people it will mean spinning. We call that vertigo in medical language. As far as lightheadedness, it can be different things. People can experience the floor not being in the right place, their head floating, feeling a loss of balance or just an instability. Many different subjective feelings that are sometimes very hard to express.
Okay, so some people often get lightheaded. You know, at what point does, you know, typical, like you said, basically everybody experiences some sort of dizziness, lightheaded spell. At what point is lightheadedness cause enough to go see a medical professional?
Well, if it's interfering with your activities of daily living, or if it's interfering with the ability to get your work done, you need to get checked up. And also if it's new and if it keeps coming back. So a momentary loss of balance, nobody's going to worry about it. But if you're unable to, you know, get from your house to the car, you need to get checked up.
Okay. All right. Well, we do have a bunch of Facebook questions, really good ones today, people asking about all sorts of things relative to lightheadedness and dizziness. So we'll get to that when KUAM News Extra continues. This is Healthy Living Tuesday. Stay with us.